And, that's a great deal of where the edge came from, as far as like, I mean, with this attack, that's been on my life, it's been one of, I would say, supernatural proportions. It's like, it's a level of hate, like straight from the piece of hell that was like heaved, against my life, early, and it was pretty much fundamentally, to make it to where I could never, because of the things that's happened, to my legacy, how, structures allow influential figures, work with influential figures, these people had an agenda. They was on a mission. They defiled my legacy. You feel me? They defiled my intellectual property, which is, can't be recovered. And, by attacking your character, your reputation, and also your actual literature, your actual body of work that you create, and acted on these, things that they knew were untrue, already in advance. As a part of a premeditated, framing, scam, and all of that. And, the ultimate result of it is, one of the most, it's the possible greatest tragedy, that ever happened to an artist. One of the most possible things, to get, only to get your legs kicked out, from under you, before you even take flight. But also, the fact that they made it to where I permanently could never make money off my own talent. You feel me? And that's the most possible disrespect that, that can ever happen to an artist. That's a larger than life persecution. Make it to where, you can't make money off your own talent, in addition to everything they're doing to the personal life. So it's like, nobody's upset about that. All of this together shows, a darker and more sinister reality. And that reality is an accurate perspective. But that's what it is. Some people feel better with you in stagnacity. Stagnation, where you can't be nothing, do nothing. And they're comfortable with you there. Because they fear your potential. And so they do things on the low. Like that. Sabotage your life, destroy everything. In order to keep you from being able to be great. Even if they're not even on your radar. You feel me? They force themselves in your life, and they got help from structures to do it. And that's not me making any kind of like, those types of statements, feel me? But it's just like, it's an observation of the things that I've gone through. And it's been so unfair, on so many levels, especially with the amount of foreknowledge that structures had. It's just like a situation that's, incomprehensible, to have happened into fruition anyway, to the point where, my brand and even my actual self, had been, some deal lost it, to where I couldn't make money off my own talent. In my early years, it's a whole lot of chapters to the book, that people don't know about. Even in my early years, people see like most of my stuff was published online. But in my early years, right after I wrote, about like a lot of my earlier works, I sit there, I sit at the table and I just write. Before I wrote, of course I invested in my craft, and everything. And, I was working towards, get my stuff published like traditionally as well. But that didn't work. And I don't think I got to tell you why that didn't work. These exact same influential figures were squeezing my life back then. But except now, they're public about it. Back then, it was like shadows. I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to get published and things, and then there's like, just weird, a series of weird, And later I would learn that, some of these influencing satanic cults, and they can pay people to sabotage your life, and they can coerce entire places. To coerce entire places and turn the entire country, if possible, into, a cult. Just to stop one person from being successful. It's like something out of zombie movie, horror movie. Like, it's weird, but that's really how it is. It's like being chased, you feel me, like you got a ball, like a football or a basketball, and you don't have one. It's weird, you know, it's crazy. And that's the way it is. And now they show their face, but back then it was none of that. You know, it was all shadows. Nobody wasn't interacting or nothing. You know, it's just like the more public the situation became, the more, you know, attention came on it, then the more upfront people like came and try to coerce me to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. You know what I mean? This is dead wrong. This is dead wrong, and everybody know it. Nobody upset about it. God upset about it though. I mean, of course, God go finna act up. I ain't gonna lie. God gonna show out in the future, and they gonna know it's very evident it's God. You know, but as for right now, you know, this is happening while I'm here, and you know, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? And it's been happening for years. You know, it's like the 8th year straight. You know, and each of those years seem like, you know what I mean, way longer, you know, because of the things that were happening to me. And I talk about it a lot, you know what I mean? And me being a person that was so far away from the realities that were being, you know, that I was being attacked by and things, you know, not being a person as, you know what I'm saying, a part of it, you feel me? But I mean, I was getting attacked according to things that I didn't live by, you know, like bored excessively, unprovoked, you know, all year, every year, all the way to now, you know, no rest, no breaks. And now all of a sudden it's like, you know, I don't understand, you know, some people were singing a different song those years, but now all of a sudden, you know, it's this and that. And, you know, it's weird to me because it's like a change. I mean, no, that's not what I'm used to. You know, so I'm used to like how people first impression was. Feel me? Like, I mean, that's different though, I mean. But yeah, man, my legacy been under attack for longer than, you know, the attack has been public. Let's put it like that. You know, there's so many chapters that's buried under the radar. So I'm trying to like coerce you into friendships to cover up all that stuff that happened on the low. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't never understand, and you finally understand, and you got no choice but to accept it. And they got structures, you know, and injustices and militias working together with them to force you into accepting, you know what I'm saying, and silencing your testimony, your voice, and, you know, from sharing your story with the world. You know what I'm saying? Extorting, like blatant, shameless extortion, coercion. You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, shameless. And it's like everybody cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. I never consented. And then that's when people start, you know what I'm saying, you know, throwing the, you know, satanic coats upon your life and stuff. And I'm like, well, I mean, I follow God. So